sometimes you got to bring out the animal a little bit. That's what I like to see with these guys. You bring out the animal. So I'm driving the ladder, you know.
And this is, of course, all hypothetical because the canal does exist.
Correct.
Hey, Hesbos. Welcome to Hesby Street. I'm your host, Torio Van Grol. I'm with a guest host this week, Mr. Zack Chapaloni.
No, I'm also equally a host.
No, you're guesting for Neil deGrasse Tyson is our other host.
This whole time I've been guest hosting for Neil?
You've been guest hosting for Neil. Yeah, he's busy.
He hasn't come up once in 2 years. He hasn't even come up.
I know. Well, I've been trying to, that is true, huh? I guess.
Yeah, no, I know.
Huh. Anyways, yeah, we're just waiting for Neil to come back, and then we can finally delve into some science, which is what this podcast is, Hesby Street Science
That's what
podcast.
This is? It's Hesby Street Science Podcast?
It's a science podcast. We focus on astronomy, but also astrology. Did you know that?
I came dangerously close to making us an LLC. I didn't even include the word Science Podcast.
Oh, yeah, you should. Well, you shouldn't really be doing that as a guest.
I guess not.
Yeah, you're more of a...
Guest.
Yeah, more of a guest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
One of our favorite guests.
Well, that's cool.
I put you top 3 for sure.
I feel like I have some sort of proprietary, rights.
You signed that away. Anyways, thanks for listening. Do us a favor. Follow us on YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. Also, a bonus episode every Friday on Patreon. Patreon.com/Hesby Street. There you can talk directly to myself or Neil. Once he gets back, he'll answer that.
If I become a patron, I could talk to Neil deGrasse.
Yeah,
I get a direct line to Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yes. Pretty cool, right?
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I'm not even mad anymore.
You shouldn't be. I think that's it for now. Oh, HesbyStreetPod.com has all of our tour dates. We got some, hopefully some new live shows, live podcasts in the works.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just check that every day. We update it every once in a while, but you should check it every day.
Like, rate, review, subscribe. Most importantly, listen to this.
I don't think you know what the song is.
I just played it.
Which makes sense because you're a guest. Why would you know the
Did
song?
Neil deGrasse write that song?
Mm-hmm. And performs it.
He's like, Torio, I've plugged in an algorithm. This is how he talks all the world.
Yeah. Is this your Neil deGrasse?
You could go all over the world.
Tell us, do you think aliens exist?
It's like peanut butter in his mouth. There's a 0% chance that they don't exist.
There's a 0% chance that aliens don't exist.
Correct.
So then that would prove
if you're thinking
the 100% chance that aliens do exist.
If you move back the scope that is your current perspective now,
okay,
and you go back billions and billions of light years.
I don't like to live in the past.
Okay,
I like to live in the present. Are there aliens right now?
You can go forward.
I don't want to go forward future. In this present moment, aliens, yes or no?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Cool, man.
Yeah, so that's my Neil. I'm still working on it. It's not good.
You don't need to because he's going to be back perhaps next week.
You know what it is? I'm better live. That live podcast, that was so fun. And I don't want to shit on any film festivals, but 46-minute standing ovation.
That is a long standing
46. It was uncomfortable.
Well, yeah, because
we started pleading with people to stop clapping. They wouldn't.
Yeah, I was begging.
It was
because
exhausting.
We had to do last call.
Right.
We were like, guys,
get a drink.
Yeah, get a drink,
And they just kept clapping and whooping.
They were doing it. I was like, surely they must be doing this in like half the room was clapping, others were taking breaks.
No.
But no, they all went for 46 minutes
and
straight.
They were getting woozy.
We had a fainter.
Yeah. That's you clap for 40. You don't realize it takes a toll on your endurance.
It's like treading water.
Yeah.
You can't do it.
You don't realize how hard it is till you do it for
46 minutes.
And that's hand time. We didn't laser time this crowd.
That's true.
It was purely just a coach in the corner.
Yep. Yeah.
I got 46. I got 46.8.
It's the standing ovation thing.
It's so dumb.
It's so stupid.
Right. I get it when it actually happens, but I just feel like none of them are organic.
No,
and
it's all fake now.
It takes away from the ones that are. I'm sure you've seen something where you're like, holy shit.
Well, it's like have you seen all this drama with like the Harry Styles, Chris Pine, Olivia Wilde thing?
Kind of.
which I think we need to get on board with, by the way.
Okay, like we pick
We
a
need
side?
No, we need to emulate that because if you don't know, Harry Styles may or may not have spit on Chris Pine. The TikTok and Twitter is a buzz on Spitgate. Did it happen or did it not? There's video of it, and you can't tell. It's like the blue dress situation.
Yeah.
But this movie, they were at the movie premiere. It got like the 8-minute standing ovation, whatever stupid thing. But it's a bad movie.
Right.
It's got like 40% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Right.
And it's like we're like a 50, maybe a 60% podcast on Rotten Tomatoes.
I think so, yeah.
So I think we just need a little bit of drama,
Right.
and we could be huge.
Right. I accidentally gleeked on you once.
Yeah, that we could.
It was the back of your head. You said, "Is it raining?" And I said, "I think so." Because gleeking is embarrassing.
Yeah, gleeking's weird. I think. I feel like that may have actually happened.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm sorry now that we can talk about it.
I gotta have a cool Chris Pine reaction to it next time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you just gleek on my hand, bro?
Cool, bro.
And then I go, sorry about that. I'm Zack Chapaloni.
I don't. Okay, so when I said emulate them,
Yeah.
it does. I don't think it means you need to talk like Harry
I'm like,
Styles.
I just do music and dance mostly, but I make like a movie.
They were like, you could be the lead, and
And
there's this actor. What's your name? Chris.
Christopher.
You could just be like a supporting cast.
And but you like could coach me up out there, after scenes when they say cut, you can cut me. Right?
Yep.
And then in the sex scene it's like real, right?
I get to have sex with Florence.
Florence, I really have sex. I'm a bit nervous, isn't it?
First time with a woman.
First time having sex in front of like a full camera crew.
Yeah, so Harry, it's not real sex. It's acting.
That's what Olivia Wilde said.
So you
But
just
then we did it for realsies.
That is kind of a predatory nature. She's the director, and she came on. This, however, I'm the actual director. I mean, she's the director.
You're the
but
AD.
Yeah. You can't actually. Just to be clear, there'll be no actual sex. It's just a.
Is this another American
No,
prank?
it's not. And
Because
I
Olivia's
see.
what she did to
Listen,
me, right?
what she did to you was problematic for sure. Maybe. I
But
don't
I had
know what
fun.
we're doing.
We had fun.
If you had fun, then that's great. And that's
Yeah.
a special moment for you two, not on camera.
I cried a little
This,
after.
however, you did.
It's the only way I could cry. Is there a crying scene
A
in this?
joyful cry or a sad?
This is the hard part about podcasting in my studio. is
This studio.
this. Well, here's the thing: leaf blowers don't really do anything. It's just controlled wind. There's a guy who
Yeah.
comes by once a week. He doesn't pick weeds. He leaf blows, scoops some of it, comes back and leaf blows again.
Yeah, it always made me laugh because in Sonoma, where I ran a show and went to college, they were always talking about banning leaf blow. It was always like the big news story.
Yeah.
You know, like remember a plane went missing. Remember that? Like that plane went missing? Did we ever
There were a
find
few
it?
that went missing.
Yeah, and I remember like the next morning cover story in Sonoma, leaf blower ban.
Enough is enough.
You know, it was like war. We caught Osama bin Laden. Cover story, leaf blower ban.
That's
It was
so
always-
funny. Yeah, they're trying to outlaw them here. I think because they're like bad for the environment. Or
No,
something?
it's just noise pollution. They call it.
No, really?
Yes, it's just it upsets people's You hear that? It upsets people's podcasts, their sleep.
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough. You're noise polluting.
Yeah, you're taking wind's job.
Meanwhile, real pollution is happening.
There's an island that's made completely of trash.
You talk about Trash Island. I summer there.
Okay, so I bought a timeshare in Trash Island, and we are right on the Amazon box, the soggy Amazon box, front-facing ocean
Right.
view.
Yeah, that's a good box to get.
Yeah.
I'm on a dilapidated Target bag.
Oh, that's nice. So
Yeah.
you're right there across the street from bloated whale carcass,
Yeah.
entangled in
Yeah,
soda
yeah.
can holder.
Yeah, which is crazy.
I mean, that's like a tourist attraction there.
It's
They
crazy.
go, you guys
that-
want to see something really nuts?
Yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't think a whale could fit into a soda.
Cut those things, man.
Yeah, man.
It's so
killing whales.
It's so minimal effort to cut it.
Uh-huh.
And the whale's dead now.
Yeah, but on the plus side, my equity in my property went way up when that
Did
whale
it?
got stuck there. Oh, yeah, because like you said, I mean, because then right next to there is a Applebee's.
Right.
Because it's just so much foot traffic.
Yeah.
So like, it'd be stupid not to have one there.
And they got like a little Darwin evolution thing going over there. Is a seagull with fangs.
Yep.
That I saw.
Third eye. Straight up Simpsons character, man.
It truly embodies like the apocalypse.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
It truly embodies the apocalypse, which is insane because the leaf blowers just
You got our door, man. Our door is fully leaf blowed. I don't even have plants here. I'm pretty sure he's just dusting at this point.
I think he just hates the pod.
Yeah.
He's just like, I'm team Harry, man. You can't be talking about Harry Styles like that.
He did. I saw him write in Dirty Leaves, bring back Neil deGrasse Tyson, and I was like, what the fuck does that mean? Where
didn't
did he
know
go?
about Neil?
I did not know.
Oh, that's wild, man. What also makes it awful is that it's so hot in here.
Yeah.
We are, and I know it gets...
We're persisting, man. Labor Day's over. Okay? You had your day for
laborers.
Yeah. Now you got to get back in the podcast factory.
Uh-huh.
And make us content. Factories. Farm. Voting farm.
Organic.
Bot.
Home trade.
Home garden. Bot farm.
Fair trade.
Sustainably coded.
Organic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Phone farms.
Podcast.
That vote for Trump in the next election.
Yeah. It's crazy that he's going to win the midterms.
I know. Well, I can't believe we did it. We finally did it.
Yeah.
You know, this country, the silent minority.
The silent.
We don't talk much.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you don't need to find us. We're so silent. We're like ninjas. He's going to bring back, you know what he's going to bring back? Truckers' rights.
I love that.
That's a great one to get
You talking
behind.
about driving truck?
I'm talking about driving truck. People might not know this bit, but
then listen to old podcasts.
Did I talk about it?
We can't keep updating them, man.
That's
they need
true.
to go back. They need to listen to the whole catalog.
All I'm saying is people who drive big rig trucks for a living, they call their job driving truck.
Driving truck.
Not I was a truck driver. I used to drive truck.
Yeah.
My mom was a pilot, and I'd be like, "What did you do when you first got?" She's like, "I fly plane."
Yeah.
And I drive Zamboni
I drive Zamboni
for the rink down the street.
Yeah, I pour drink.
But I act like I understand, like, the trucking industry. Mm-hmm. And then I get on, like, a long stretch of 2-lane highway.
Right.
And it's so desolate. And you just go, man, these guys...
It's wild out there.
It is. And you kind of see, like, the world, like, it's like you're in the veins of our country. Like,
infrastructure.
Tomatoes getting transported, carrots are kind of falling out at a speed
You
bump.
ever wonder if you're going to end up eating one of those tomatoes?
I honestly think about putting my hand out if
Yeah.
one falls off a speed bump.
Oh, yes. Like the
Catch it.
garlic.
A lot of garlic.
And the stuff on the garlic, like little...
The white stuff?
The white stuff. Yeah, those just
skin.
flake off sometimes.
Yeah.
And then you're just smelling it.
Yeah.
I love a garlic, man.
But then you'll get to these oversized loads.
Oh, I love an oversized.
That's like heavy duty.
Yeah,
and it'll be like 4 trucks, like a security detail. Like they're escorting the president.
Yeah, they're moving like just a straight up like power plant sometimes.
Yeah, it'll be like a part of a bridge. And then other times it'll just be like the size of a bridge, but it's a giant screw. It's a flathead screw. And I'm like, when it gets there, what next?
Yeah.
Like, is someone like, is that screw here? We got a 3-block long flathead screwdriver that needs to get moved back to where it came from.
That is wild, the giant screw.
Like, how does it...
Who's that for?
I picture a giant baby just like playing with it to like build a bridge.
We got to keep baby appeased.
Yeah. Do we have that ball that has like square-shaped and circle-shaped holes? He's sitting here with blocks. He doesn't know where to put them. Someone's going to get hurt. That's what it feels like. It feels like Fisher-Price for giants.
Yeah.
And then other times it'll be a house, like a 3-story, 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom house. And I'm just like...
You can build house.
They didn't always build them. I thought houses are only built where they go.
Most of the time, yeah. But you're right. Sometimes they're just like, no.
They're done building and they go,
house.
you know what? Not here. That's the problem. Not
the aesthetic isn't. You know a guy that drives truck?
I could probably get an oversized load truck.
Okay, well, that's 2 truck drivers.
But you're going to need 5 buddies to guard the perimeters, and they have a flag with a beacon.
Okay. You got a beacon guy?
And then you got to watch out for garlic skin. So you're going to need
Keep an eye out.
You got to time it out, wait for
It's
garlic.
not cheap is what I'm saying. What you know it would be cheaper? Building the house where you wanted it.
Yeah.
But that's done. We've passed that. We've passed that.
Let's not look back, please. Also, with giant screw, like, why not a million regular size screws?
That's the part I don't understand.
One giant screw?
It can't be. It might just be like Optimus Prime, just like ordering replacement parts.
Right.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I just feel like King Kong.
Right.
It would have come up for him. He's just like climbing up, and he's like, and he's just slowly tilting a screw. You know, like we got to give him something to play with. I just feel like it's toys for giants.
Yeah, giants scare me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be the guy delivering the screw to Giant Baby.
No.
Seems dicey.
Yeah. Except, you know what? Giant Baby, tall guy, gets all the chicks.
Yeah, Giant Baby fucks.
There's got to be like a limitlessness to it, right? Like women are attracted to taller men.
It's got to stop at a certain height.
I feel like it won't ever stop. I feel like it could just be King Kong and be like, what's going on at this bar? And they're like,
so you don't even think it needs to be human. We've trickled back into bestiality again.
An ancestor of ours. You know, we're cousins.
Sure.
DNA.
Sure.
Girl's like, I feel like closely DNA to him. Like, he's human enough, right? Am I crazy?
Yeah. You're crazy. What are you saying?
You're such a bad friend. You're such a bad friend.
Listen.
Every time we go to a bar and I like some guy.
And how does it go every time? We look out for you the best we can.
He's going to break my heart again.
He might break more than that.
He's going to break
This
you
is
in
a
half.
killer gorilla.
But he's looking at me.
But is he hungry?
Oh my God, he just punched through that building and pointed at me.
Okay.
He loves me.
Okay, well,
I'm going to go talk to him.
All right. Got to give love a chance, I guess.
You can pick me up if you want to. I give you consent.
That's good. That's good that King Kong would want that.
Yeah, because old King Kong movies, they never would have been allowed today. He just grabs that girl.
He just grabs it.
Not okay, man.
Yeah. You got to, yeah.
Everyone's like, this beast is after us. And he grabs the girl in the white dress. And everyone's like, whoa.
Yeah.
You all right there, Kong?
Yeah, I thought it was kind of like you were just hungry. You're killing whoever. But
No,
like,
you can come after us guys, the
yeah,
soldiers.
You can't just grab the hottest woman here.
Yeah, that's not how this
weird.
works. Okay, you're going to climb to the highest point? You think the consequences aren't going to come back to get you? You think there's a place you can hide from cancel culture?
Good luck having a sequel.
Yeah. You better
Idiot.
hang on for dear life to that
Yeah,
Empire State
all right.
Building. I came dangerously close to saying Umpire State Building.
It's the heat, man.
Is it?
Normally I'd say you're an idiot,
Yeah.
but not this time.
Well, you're the one that says things wrong all the time.
What are you talking about? You talking about windmill?
Windmill.
Yeah, I still think windmill's okay.
Windmill is my Umpire State Building.
Empire State Building.
Yeah.
I think a lot of us did that as kids. Empire State.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Palace of Fine Arts.
What'd you call that?
Palace of Fine Hearts.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Did you know? Like secret menus are kind of fun, right? Like you can get onion rings at In-N-Out. And
Yeah.
like, now at McDonald's, you can get. I don't know about now. I found this out. You can buy a bag of ice for $1.50. You get a big old bag of ice.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd heard that Chick-fil-A did that on like one of those TikToks, but I didn't know McDonald's got in the
These are like
bag of ice game.
It's not like you scoop the ice into a bag. They're
No.
like pre-made.
Yeah,
it
it's
has
like
the McDonald's
what you get
label,
at a grocery or like a
like at a liquor
gas
store.
station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was thinking like, I like that. We should get on the secret menu train. Hesby Street secret menu.
Yeah.
What do you think?
That's pretty cool.
So like people come to a show.
They ask for a bag of ice.
They ask for secret menu. They just say secret menu.
And we say, okay, what were you hoping for? And they say bag of ice, crystal meth.
Okay. And now
That's ice.
that's ice.
Brah.
That's ice, bro. Now they're addicted to meth for a bit.
Right.
We're
For a
rich.
little bit.
Well, that's up to them.
Yeah, right. Hands are clean, dude.
We're going to have some interesting clientele at our shows.
Our secret menu is not okay.
It's illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like bad for people.
But fentanyl free. That's important to me. Probably.
Well, then we'll have to find a new guy. What other secret menu items did you have in mind for Hesby?
Well, it's tough because I was thinking, because what can we travel with?
Right.
So crystal meth's good.
Yeah.
That's small.
Yeah.
I was thinking actual bags of ice. We could just run to McDonald's.
That could be fun. Could be confusing. Could be a very confusing secret menu.
Yeah. But yeah, I say we leave it open to, we get some patrons in on it. See what they think. Like, what's a cool...
It's just someone itching with scabs on their face. Teeth are falling out. Like, got a bag of ice? I'm like, here you go. It's cold. Did you have a buddy to help you carry this out? You look pretty brittle.
And he's like, what, is it in the middle or is that...
It's all in there. It's the whole bag is full of it.
Bag's full of ice. And they're like, why is it $50? Like, it's good ice, man.
We like people, man. We take care. You want the good shit, you get the good shit.
I think I'm just so obsessed with the idea of ice right now.
Because you're that hot. Yeah, you look like you're falling asleep. You honestly look like you're dying.
I might be dying.
The lengths we go to provide our Hesbos with banter.
Speaking of Hesbos, we have a...
What is this about?
What
we do.
This podcast?
Yeah.
I have no
This
idea.
keeps making us ask ourselves the tough questions.
What are we doing with our lives?
It's like, what if you didn't want to try to think about stuff and you want to lose your mind for a second over nothing?
So sweaty.
All right.
Speaking of Hesbos.
What did the Hesbos order?
We have a Patreon pimp out. Normally this goes on the Patreon, but I don't know. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm out of ideas.
Yeah, it's hot.
It's so hot. So someone asked, they wanted to check in with Coach. It's been a while. Football season started,
Coach Gruden.
Coach has fallen on some hard times.
I'll tell you what, man.
Yeah.
It's been a challenging year for me, man.
It's been challenging.
I love it,
You lost
though, man.
your job. You got canceled.
I got
experienced
canceled.
cancel culture. Yep. And I think what the patrons were wondering is how you're... the season's coming up. Are you excited for it? Or is it hurt?
Yeah, bittersweet. I'm not going to lie to you. I love the game of football. It gave me everything,
right?
But it also took away everything.
Yeah, this time last year, you would have been prepping for opening day.
That's right, with the Las Vegas Raiders. And, man, I really fumbled that one. I fumbled it, man.
Oh, fun.
I didn't keep my hand on all 3 points of the ball there. I let it slip.
So you're taking responsibility.
It threw a pass right the numbers, and I turned to look if I was getting hit.
Similar to a fumble. Similar.
And I dropped the easy pass.
Yep.
And it would have been a first down.
Yep.
Right? I didn't even have to do much.
Yeah.
I caught it. I go down. I'm getting the first down.
Yeah.
So, yeah, my life is different now.
It's different now.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of on the run a little bit. As I told the family, vacation time.
Okay.
We got to get out.
So you're no longer in Vegas.
No. I'm far away from it. The problem is when you're the head coach of the Vegas Raiders, you tell a lot of people that you get them season tickets for life, and those people are not people that are to be trifled with by any means.
Right. And you can't afford to just buy them.
I don't know if you know the history of the mafia in Las Vegas.
Oh, I'm familiar. They started it.
They take you for a ride to the desert, and they find you a nice little 8x3 cottage.
Oh, okay.
6 feet below the earth. In the dirt.
They kill you.
Pay dirt.
They pay dirt.
All football coaches refer to dirt as pay dirt.
Got it.
So I didn't want that kind of pay dirt. So I routed up the kids and the wife and the mistresses and the
you're traveling
close
together.
friends. Yeah, at this point I got nothing left to hide. We went south. Went to Mexico. I love it, man. You got margaritas, you got tacos, everything's cheap. Cartels kind of taking care of everything for you.
Oh.
They are in a little bit of a
kind
war.
Of mafia.
They were in a little bit of a war in Tijuana.
Mm-hmm.
They warned every tourist to stay inside because they're going to be battling it out until their people are freed. It was a violent. Cars were on fire. People are punching and knocking and stabbing and driving. I love it, man. I mean, I hate it.
Right, but
I love it, man.
You
Violence.
Yeah.
That contact, we just
miss
love it. I missed it. So I'm out there calling the game.
Oh, you announced the cartel war.
Yeah, peeked out my hotel window, and I'm like, you got...
Now, are you recording that, or are you just kind of yelling it for whoever can hear?
I had a headset on, but no, it wasn't plugged in.
It wasn't plugged in.
No,
anything.
yeah,
So it's just staying fresh up to...
That's right.
Yeah.
And then if my team scored...
and your cartel...
My cartel scored. Yep. Boof! That's what I say every time they score.
Boof.
Boof.
Nice. And what if the other cartel scored?
I go, are you shitting me? You got to be kidding me. We got to come with a new game plan.
Yeah.
And my wife and kids, they're just cowering, hiding under furniture and stuff.
They do
know?
that. They do that.
And
they want to live.
They're like, Daddy, can we go outside again? I'm like, stop calling me that, all right? I don't even know if you're mine. All right?
Okay.
So I take them. I take the wife and these kids and, whoever else is with us.
Right.
Entourage. When you get famous, you get an entourage. So we go to Panama.
Oh, you went further south?
Further south. I love Panama, man. Nothing reminds you of America
more
like
than Panama.
That's right. Teddy Roosevelt carved the canal right through. You're slicing through a country for the sake of commerce, man. It doesn't get more American than that.
That is just cut. Yeah, yep.
I put my hat over my heart.
Uh-huh.
I took a knee. I stood up because I didn't know if taking a knee was problematic down there.
So you took a knee first, then you stood up.
And I put my hat over my heart, and I looked west.
Okay.
Where we dream as Americans. AFC West has got me my name. So I
So
look
you're
west.
looking west out at the ocean?
Out at the AFC West.
Got it.
And I thought, you know what? I love it, man.
Right.
I love it,
You
man.
do love it.
And best thing I love about carving through that country of Panama, no more Cape of Good Hope.
Oh, that's right. So you have to deal
Or
with
Cape
the
Horn,
pirates.
whatever
Pirates.
the South America one is.
Raiders of a different kind down there.
Yeah, they got the pirates down there. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So we took a little tour, right? I ended up working with the Merchant Marines for a while, and my heart goes out to those guys. I don't know if it's war necessarily, but they're just on boats.
Right. It's interesting.
And they transport, but it's a war zone sometimes.
Yeah, piracy's real.
You come around that, and they got the modern boats, and they're riding upside you, and everyone's saying, get down. I'm like, I'm too fired up, man.
I got to watch.
I got to do something,
Yeah.
I got to punch something. I got to grab. I got to,
Yeah.
I want to bite something,
Yeah, they got those crazy ladders.
They do the ladder with the hook. You see Captain Phillips?
Yeah, with the ladder with the hook.
So they're shooting at you, right?
Yeah.
And so they keep you away from the edge of the boat, and it's really great tactical offense.
Right.
Shoot away. They run the hook and ladder.
You got a lead blocker.
They got a lead blocker. They hook the ladder.
Yep.
What you got to do so that you prevent yourself from being another Captain Phillips.
Right. You
grab that ladder.
got to push it.
You don't just push it.
You
That's
got to
the
get
problem.
low, center of gravity,
Get
drive
low.
the feet.
Drive your hips.
Hips.
Roll those hips over. If you can flip
Right.
those hips, guess
Yep.
who's not the captain now? Those guys down there.
Those guys, it's still you.
I'm
remaining
still,
captain.
It's still like a Boston guy who I trust.
Good.
Yeah. But so
fat guy in a polo.
Fat guy who's he hates his job.
Oh, he hates it.
But he's been there for too long. So
Yeah.
you grab that ladder and you go, not today, you fucking whatever country, Chile? I don't know.
I'm
south,
not touching
somewhere
that.
south.
Yeah.
I'm not good with geography, right? But I know one thing. I can't drive this boat.
You got to drive the hips.
I can drive these
the
hips. So I'm putting those hips in gear.
Yeah, and that ladder's got no chance.
That ladder, I'm driving it over because I know if it hooks, they're on. They're on board.
Right, you got to make sure they don't hook the ladder.
So you don't let that ladder hook,
Mm-hmm.
and you're fighting with them, right? And you're like, "Fuck you, motherfucker!" Sometimes you got to bring out the animal a little bit. That's what I like to see with these guys. You bring out the animal. So I'm driving the ladder,
You're driving. And this is, of course, all hypothetical because the canal does exist.
Correct. But that's the world you're looking at if it don't.
If it doesn't. Right. Okay.
So-
got it. Understood.
So,
All
pay,
right, well,
pay Teddy Roosevelt's grave a visit. Say thanks. So then we went from Panama.
Oh, you didn't stay. You're not in Panama.
Nah, we had to get back.
Okay.
I had debts. So I go back and I'm like, it's time to face my problem like a man. All right. I can admit I've done wrong.
Right.
So we go back north to Mexico.
Okay.
Took a little detour. Found myself in a lucha libre wrestling match. Man, I love it. You ever seen those things?
You
man?
were wrestling.
Oh, I just watched. I'm a
you're just watching.
bystander.
Got it.
Yeah, I got to keep a low profile. But, looking like me and sounding like me is tough. But I managed to pull it off, man. And I don't know if you ever seen these luchadors.
Sure.
Oh, my God, man. Those
They got
guys,
it
they're
going on.
flipping around, flying. They put their ankles right around your neck, and they'll flip you over, and then they flip right on their back. And I
Yeah.
get fired up when that back hits the
And
ground.
that's fun for you.
And they, they're stealing copyright characters from American wrestling. They got a guy named Mr. Not Dead, Senor Not Dead.
Oh, yeah, like The Undertaker.
He's like The Undertaker.
Yeah.
And, I'm so confused by the rules of this game. I like to learn the game. But,
Right.
you got the referee. He's looking out at the crowd because he got hit in the head with a chair.
Right, he seems dead.
He seems in pain. But he also checks people's hands and wrists for foreign objects,
Smart. You can't
But
have
the other
stick 'em.
guy, I'm like, this other guy came out of a casket. You're not going to ask any questions?
Right.
Is science not involved? Other guy pops out of the casket, eyes are rolling. His manager looks like the most untrustworthy guy I've ever seen.
No
He's
doubt.
laughing. No reason. He's laughing because this guy rose from the dead.
Yeah.
Confusing reaction. I love it, man. He gets out of the casket.
You like being confused.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
Showmanship. Sleight of hand. He passed him a razor blade. No one saw it.
Now he's cutting him.
He's cutting his enemy. He's cutting them down.
You don't think that's against the rules?
It is, but here's what happens. Life isn't fair. The enemy who's bleeding from his eyebrow, he perseveres.
Okay.
He gets up. He's bleeding through that mask.
Yeah.
And he climbs to that top rope. Mm-hmm. And when I tell you that man Hurricane Rana his enemy right into the ground, I mean it.
Are you going to tell me what?
What a Hurricane Rana is?
No, yeah.
It's basically like you grab him by the neck with your feet,
Okay.
and you do like a helicopter spinning, and then you somersault perfectly under your back, causing the other guy to backflip. And it doesn't hurt you, but it hurts him. I don't know why.
Science.
Science.
It's got to be.
So what he does is he CPRs the referee, right? Referee's out.
Back to life, the
Back
referee.
to life, the referee.
So, okay.
And so then, then the guy who's bleeding from his head with the mask, he actually kills the guy who was dead. And
Okay.
I'm screaming from the rope, the guy's dead. He ain't defeating him.
You're very entertained.
He gets up to leave. Guess what the dead guy does?
Comes back from the dead.
Were you there?
No, I'm just guessing.
Really good writing.
Got
You
it.
know,
So you are aware that it is
It is
writing.
scripted.
Okay, good.
But
I
for
wasn't
them,
sure.
But perfectly cast.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, they found a dead guy who doesn't die to play the dead guy who doesn't die.
Okay, so you're not completely there with reality, but for the most part,
And the manager's doing some sort of Santeria stuff,
magic.
which, hey, I respect cultures now. Santeria is a culture. If
Okay,
you want to
is
light old coyote bones on fire and blow dust in the eyes of the referee, if that's to achieve spiritual enlightenment or whatever your religious beliefs are, go for it. And where I come from, we do communion, body of the
So
Christ.
you're growing, is what you're saying.
I'm a
You're
grower.
making efforts.
I've always been a grower, not a shower.
Okay.
So then we went back to L.A.
You're back. You're back. Yeah, that's why you're here.
and I'm ready to come clean.
Okay, let's hear it.
Well, first thing I want to say and foremost is I apologize for the emails that I've sent.
Okay.
Although I did not expect them to become public knowledge. Look, I'll tell you right now, I'm first one. I'm fired up to admit I fucked up.
Good.
And that fires me up, man.
You fucking up fires you
Second
up.
chances fires me up.
Nice.
Coming clean redemption song. You ever hear that Bob Marley?
I've heard it. Yeah, great song.
Redemption song. It's about slavery, but I relate to the redemption song words.
Yeah, you don't. Yep.
Okay, anyway, I'm going to move past it
You
because
should.
my legal team is telling me never dwell in the African American diaspora again.
Okay.
Anyway, number one, apologize. I done that. Come clean. I am sorry for my emails. They were not out of character.
Okay.
And I'm working to become a better man,
Got it.
which is the best I can offer. Number three, I'm fired up for football season, man.
Okay, all right, here we go.
9/11, the day you never forget. I tell you what, man, you're going to see offenses attack. You're going to see F-18 Hornets fly by as fucking Megan Thee Stallion sings the national anthem. Her booty's clapping on there, and that's America, man.
Yeah.
That's the new America. You got to like it. You
Right.
got to like it.
You have to.
Hey, smell of popcorn in the air, some guy screaming churros at you, two guys fighting. And they're wearing the same jersey.
Yeah, they don't know what they're
But
fighting
they're
about.
knocking each other out,
They
man.
just hate the Jets, man. It's just a
That's-
rough year for them. They know it. They're
That's
fighting
right.
each other.
And you got the guy with the jet on his head. He's still mad. I think he was a fireman on 9/11, so you can't really tell him to shut up.
You
right?
would love to, but you can't.
He was running towards the building. He
Yeah.
was running towards Tower 7. Where were we? Where were we?
I was not there.
Where were you when,
I wasn't there. I
when
had nothing to do
September
with
11th happened?
it. I was in California.
Everyone remembers where they were.
Yeah, I was at school.
You were at school.
I was at school. I was being a student in high school.
All right.
Yeah.
I was in that film room, man. I didn't find out about it till about 48 hours later.
Oh, damn.
I was watching film, man.
You were watching film of, was it a football?
Yeah, game film.
Game film.
Yeah.
Got it.
And then I actually switched over once I found out about 48 hours later. I started watching film on them towers. I'll tell you something.
You're not so sure.
I'll tell you something.
Uh-huh.
Look like demolition down
You
in them
think
lower
so?
floors.
Yeah. You came up with that right away. You were like the first conspiracy.
I'm rewinding it, and I'm doing my little laser pointer, and I brought the team in. I'm like, guys, let's get a look at this.
And this is the Buccaneers at this point?
I think so, yeah. Coming fresh off a Super Bowl.
Yeah. Okay.
And what you see is you see little explosions on the way down. And that's kind of weird to me.
Okay.
I think about that sometimes.
All right, John. Well, thanks for stopping by.
Lions are winning it all.
You're taking the Lions to win
Lions
it
are taking the Super Bowl.
all. Who are they going to play?
They are going to defeat the Denver Broncos. Russell Wilson.
Well, the Lions versus the Broncos.
That's right.
In the Super Bowl.
It's going to sound crazy, man. But
does sound crazy.
I've said crazier things. I've written crazier things in emails.
You've written much crazier things, which is wild.
It is nuts.
Yeah.
Can I say I was hacked? If I take it all back, can I have my job, Mr. Mark Davis?
You want to try?
Mark Davis, look, man. Computers are a weird thing. I hung out with the Clintons once. My laptop was left alone for 25 minutes.
Taking the Clintons down.
A lot can happen.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is there are worse people out there than me.
That's the bar.
You got worse people out there. You got Kim Jong-un. You got Vladimir Putin. And those guys are firing, man, on all cylinders, man. They are bad guys.
They're not good guys, and you're better than them, so you should coach the Raiders.
You got China, the guy in charge over there.
Okay.
That's not okay. Communism.
Right.
They misappropriated the...
Coach, I think you should just stop. You know what I mean?
Can I get one more chance at an apology? I should have written stuff down.
Yeah, last
I'm
chance,
starting
and
to
then
realize
we gotta go because, my God.
I may have outkicked my coverage here, but I'll tell you this: my life's at 4th and 1, and you think I'm letting that punter out on that goddamn field?
You going for it?
I'm going QB sneak right up the fucking gut.
Who are you gonna use? Who's your QB?
I get to choose.
Yeah, you get to choose.
Not David Carr.
Not even Derek Carr.
Not Derek Carr either. I'm going with none other than, I like this kid a lot. I'm going to say it now. Deshaun Watson, right up the middle.
Oh, my goodness. All right, well.
The kid can play.
Oh, God.
Woody Allen can make movies.
We're done. Have a great day.
Is this what you wanted, patrons? I'm right here for more questions.
Yeah, so
this
is what you can get on the I thought we were kind of doing like a quick little advertisement for the Patreon. And now I'm thinking we just shot ourselves in the foot a little bit.
All right. Well, I got to take you now. You know what's a great place to unwind?
Yeah.
Venice Beach, man. You got people in roller skates wearing glitter on their faces.
You headed down to the beach?
You got Gold's Gym, guys pumping iron.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I love it, man. I'm fired up just thinking about it.
I can tell.
You got surfers doing the wave. And then you got the skimboarders. You see these guys?
Yeah, you like the skimboarders.
I get fired up with a skimboard because I'm thinking you're barely riding on any water at all.
There's no water underneath.
And then you know what they do with it? They skim.
They do skim.
And I'm like, how the hell do you do that?
All right. Well, at least we're not talking about Deshaun Watson or other countries.
Some guy's doing tattoos. Another guy's doing massages.
Okay.
You got an artist.
All right.
And she's just like, she's got hula hoops. She says she's a burner. I don't know what that is, but I love it, man. I tell you what. You go to the skate
You've
park?
never thought about going to Burning Man?
Oh, Burning Man, I went once, man. Fired up. Fired up.
Fire that guy up. Huh?
You go into raves. Yeah, they fire that guy up.
Yeah.
They literally fired up, man. And I look at him like, I thought I was fired up. That guy's fired up, man.
Yeah.
You know? You got music. You got drugs where it's okay. You wear a mask before all this propaganda, whatnot.
Different kind of mask.
It's just for dust. You look like Mad Max. You ever see Mad Max? I feel like a Mel Gibson out there. I'm like, where's the precious fucking commodity that we're all fighting over?
Yeah.
What is it, chrome?
Yeah, chrome.
And I'm out there, I'm in a rave, and I'm shouting, "Witness me." And they're witnessing, man.
All right, Coach. Thank you so much.
Which way is the exit?
Anyway, just leave.
All right, I'm going to put my head through this wall.
Just drive the feet.
Fired up, man.
Yeah.
Roll them hips.
There we go. All right. Thank you. Guys, I'm so sorry.